how you feel, but I can't just let things slide, not for the sake of the company.
Got it. We'll end all contracts.
What? Morning, everyone. Before we start, there's something I need to bring up.
My name's Keiichi Sato. I work as a temp at a semiconductor plant run by Doki Doki Electron. That guy talking now is Mr. Yabe, my boss.
Lately, our production output's been dropping.
The sensor on the machine has been producing unstable data. We're still testing things, but if we run them now, it'll affect the product quality. Plus, we've got a new guy who just started 2 days ago. He's still in training, paired with a senior. So yeah, output's gonna dip a bit for now.
Alright, I see where you're coming from. But still, I understand how you feel, but I can't just let things slide, not for the sake of the company. If we can't come to an agreement, maybe it's time we ended things here.
Wait, are you serious?
Dead serious. It's a problem, I know, but in that case...
This is what she gets for all the effort she poured into this place? I think it's time to move on. Got it. We'll end all contracts.
What? All of them? You mean all 100 temp workers?
That's right.
You're not kidding? You know that canceling mid-contract is going to affect your reputation, right?
I appreciate the concern, but my mind's made up.
I've been thinking for a while now, but I really think you need to start listening to the people on the ground, Mr. Yabe. I already reported the sensor issues and the new hire situation, and I'm the one in charge of the floor. Honestly, this whole factory only works because Keiichi's holding it all together. And still, this is how you treat him? That's just not right.
Noah.
I hear you, but the company has production quotas to hit too. If we don't meet those, we're in trouble. You should understand that you're full-time staff. Also, Keiichi can't just unilaterally terminate all contracts.
It wasn't just his call. We've all been thinking of quitting for a while. But Keiichi and Noah kept convincing us to hang in there. They were trying to make things better. We stuck around because they asked us to hold on just a little longer. And now this is how it ends?
Yeah, exactly. We told you about the equipment issues months ago. Noah even brought it up in morning meetings over and over. But instead of fixing anything, you kept blaming the budget. It's always Keiichi stepping in to patch things up. You can't keep demanding results like that in these conditions. And now you're gonna treat Keiichi like this after everything he's done?
Still, the numbers don't lie. We're not hitting targets.
You really think we can hit goals like this with just the rest of us? If Keiichi's leaving, I don't see how we keep going either.
Same here. So...
I'm out too.
Same here.
Alright, I understand. Didn't think Keiichi had earned that kind of loyalty.
You're really just going to let them all walk out? If you just sincerely apologized, maybe some would have stayed.
Why would I? I don't see any reason to.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I expected a few to quit, but not all of them. Well, as long as we get new staff in, we'll be fine. Let's contact the temp agency and get replacements lined up.
And just like that, all 100 of us ended our contracts the next day.
Lines 3, 4, and 5 are all down? Why is this happening?
It's because Keiichi and the rest of the team quit yesterday.
I told you, I requested backup. Why haven't they arrived?
Right now, the entire industry is slammed. There's a major labor shortage. All the experienced workers have already been scooped up, and the staffing agencies are swamped. You were the one pushing for only fully trained staff to cut training costs, right? And workers with certifications are even harder to find.
Yeah, I heard all that, but I didn't think no one would come. The certifications we require are clean room operation and semiconductor equipment handling, right? And basic ESD training, I guess. We can run in-house seminars for clean room and ESD stuff easily. The equipment certs come for the manufacturer's trainings. It only takes a week or so. Then can't we just hire people and get them certified after?
Mr. Yabe, do you remember what you pushed hardest for in this department?
I was all about cutting costs. That's what got me promoted.
Exactly. You proposed cutting back on training programs as a cost-saving measure. And now, they only happen once a month. The last one was during the new hires' onboarding. The next isn't for another month.
Ah, right. That started this month. We haven't had anyone quit in the last 6 months, and now this? Timing couldn't be worse.
Oh, and the manufacturer training has a wait list. It'll be at least a month out.
Wait, are you saying we'll be stuck like this for a whole month? What do we do for this month's target?
This is why I asked if you were sure about letting everyone go. You were the one who said not to stop them.
I never thought it would end up like this.
Complaining won't help. We just have to deal with it. I'll see if we can shuffle some people from the other lines.
We absolutely can't afford to miss our delivery, today's holdings.
A few hours later.
Phew. Somehow made it through the morning shift. Wait, a call from Keiichi? Hello, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. You helped us so much, and then we all just up and quit. Is everything falling apart over there?
Thanks for checking in. That's really kind of you. Yeah, it's been hectic. But I stayed here by choice, so don't worry about me. There are still things I need to do here.
Got it. If anything happens, please reach out. I'll help whatever I can. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to face him.
Thanks. If I need help, I'll definitely call.
A few days later.
This is bad. Sales is breathing down my neck, and the products aren't even finished yet. If this keeps up, we're in real trouble.
Meanwhile.
Keiichi, I'm so glad we get to work with you again.
Me too. I'll give it everything I've got.
Thanks. Actually, I've reached out to a few of the others who quit too. I want to build a workplace that's not just about numbers, but about people. Let's do this together. 1 week later.
This is bad. The plant's still not running, and Noah hasn't been able to bring in new people yet either. Looks like I'll have to go to the staffing agency myself. Thank you for meeting with me today. I assume you've heard from Aizawa, but we need qualified staff urgently. Yes, we've been briefed on the situation, but unfortunately, it's been hard to find candidates who are certified and ready to go. Here's a list of the people we can provide at the moment. This is it? They're clearly not as capable as the ones we had before. Actually, the previous team at your company was unusually proactive. Thanks to Mr. Sato and Miss Aizawa about getting certified. There aren't many workers at that level. Also, we were really surprised that nearly 30 of our people were working at your company, and they all ended their contracts at once. That's unheard of. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly happened? Well, I actually have another meeting now, so I'll be going.
A few hours later.
I can't believe there's nothing at all. None of the agencies have anyone ready. There's no one who can replace them. I didn't realize how good they actually were.
Yabe, we've got a problem. One of the machines broke down.
What?
I told you before the sensors were unstable, didn't I? It just went down again.
But it's been fine until now, right?
That's only because Keiichi was patching it up. But he's not here anymore, and there's no one else who can do it.
Then we'll call in a repair company.
We tried. Everyone we've worked with is booked solid. They said next week at the earliest. And it's an older model. They said even if they fix it, there's a high chance it'll break down again.
Then we'll just buy a new one.
To install it, we'll need a certified electrician. And even then, the delivery and setup will take at least a week.
Oh, things were already falling behind. And now we've got a machine down for weeks? There's no way we can meet the delivery deadline for Day's holdings. Guess I've got no choice.
Yabe called me in out of the blue about my termination paperwork. What's this about? Did something go wrong?
It's been a while, Keiichi.
Long time no see. So, what's this about my termination papers?
Well, not exactly. Would you consider coming back? If you return, maybe the others will too.
Wait, What?
Now hold on a second. You're the one who ended his contract. And now you want him back?
Noah?
What are you doing here? I heard Keiji was here, so I brought a cup of coffee. Then I overheard your little chat. Now that the factory's shut down, you suddenly realize how valuable he and the others were? Even if that's true, asking him back like this is pretty shameless, don't you think?
But Keiichi, you must need a job, right?
Thanks for your concern. But it's fine. I've already got a new job lined up.
What, already?
Actually, all 100 of us who left already found new jobs.
What?
So none of us are coming back. Not me, not anyone else. If that's all, I'll be on my way.
I'll walk you to the front.
I really thought things would turn around if we got Keiichi and the others back. Looks like I've got no choice but to play my final card.
I'm really glad you found a new job, Keiji. It all happened so fast. I was really worried.
Thanks for thinking of me, Noah. Actually, there's something I wanted to tell you.
Wait, seriously? If that's the case, I might be able to help too. Here's what I was thinking.
I see. Then let's do that. 1 week later.
I wonder why the CEO suddenly called me in. The delivery to Days Holdings was on time. It's Yabe. You wanted to see me? Wait, Noah? And Keiichi too? What are you two doing here? These two brought me a rather interesting story. Interesting.
The mass termination of contract workers, the resulting line shutdowns and delivery delays, and how products meant for other clients were rerouted to Days Holdings.
What? You probably thought it was the best choice to protect a key client. Yes. If we'd missed that deadline and lost the account, the damage to the company would have been massive. I was thinking of the company. And yet, Days Holdings has just requested to terminate their contract. What? Why? But we delivered everything on time.
I'd like to explain that, if I may.
What? Why would you explain it?
I'm a department manager over at Tokimeki Materials now. Actually, when I was working here as a contractor, I already had a job offer lined up.
What? Why take a contract job when you already had an offer?
Mr. Yabe, you've been quietly rerouting other clients' product to Days Holdings quite often. And those reroutes have apparently caused issues with other clients. Apparently, the president of Days Holdings found out about it.
Wait, what?
Some of the products delivered didn't match their requested specs, and the ones that did match were identical to products meant for another client. So he suspected we just shove other companies' products into their shipment to make up the numbers. That's what it sounds like.
No way. I didn't think they'd actually catch on.
But they won't get answers just by asking. So someone needs to investigate on site. But Days Holdings doesn't deal in semiconductors, so they don't have anyone they can send. That's why I reached out to someone they trust. My uncle, the CEO of Tokimeki Materials. And I volunteered for the job. That's how I ended up here as a contract worker before joining full-time.
Aizawa also pulled together all the facts and submitted a full report. Seems like you've been doing things your own way for quite a while. And apparently, the delays were caused by your excessive cost-cutting, Yabe. No, that's a misunderstanding.
You slashed the team and forced us to meet impossible deadlines with too few people. The whole floor was a mess the whole time. Maintenance couldn't keep up, and nothing ever got properly fixed. People were so fed up, they quit before finishing their first contract. Most left because the working environment was a nightmare. And because they couldn't get along with you. And yeah, a lot more left just because they couldn't stand working with you. What exactly do you think they misunderstood?
But until 2 years ago, none of this was happening. Even this past half year was fine. This year and a half has just been bad luck.
It was fine 2 years ago. Because my brother, who was the floor manager at the time, kept things running. He came up through the factory and really understood the team. He looked out for everyone. A lot of the older staff said they could hang in there because of him. But even he had to quit when he couldn't see eye to eye with you.
Aizawa, I remember someone by that name used to work here. Wait, she's his sister? No, I don't have time to dwell on that right now. But for the last 6 months.
Keiichi's the one who kept everything afloat those last 6 months. He listened to the team and made sure I heard their feedback. He did everything he could to keep things running smoothly. Thanks to him, the rest of the team started to accept me too.
Noah's brother, was actually my mentor at my first job. I wouldn't be where I am now without him. When I heard from my uncle that he used to work here, I got worried. That's why I accepted the offer to do this investigation. I was shocked when I found out he'd already left, but getting to work with Noah made it worth it.
Keiichi, thanks for caring about my brother and about me.
No way. So the only reason I made it this far is because we had those temps? No, that can't be true. Whatever you may think of yourself, Yabe, the truth is, you're the reason we had mass resignation, missed deadlines, and complaints from clients. On top of that, Days Holdings has just submitted a request to terminate their contract, saying they can't trust a company that repurposes products. You'll need to take full responsibility for this. Please, have mercy.
Big bro, the guy who pushed you out, he's done for.
After that, Yabe was fired with cause and ordered to pay damages. He lost his job, his reputation, and his savings. Now he's deep in debt, doing day labor to survive, barely scraping by.
I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured by a temp now. I was supposed to be somebody. How did it end up like this?
Great job today, everyone. I didn't expect Noah to join my company too, but I'm glad we're working together again.
Me too. From now on, I want to work somewhere that actually values people. And I think I can do that with you.
Yeah, let's build that kind of workplace together. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.